want to make plans in English.
You want to ask someone to meet, but the words do not come.
You want to say, let's get coffee, but suddenly you feel unsure.
Emma, sometimes I know the idea in my head, but I don't know how to say it naturally.
That is very common, Leo.
And if someone invites me, I don't always know how to accept naturally.
Or how to say no politely.
Or how to cancel without sounding rude.
Exactly. Making plans is not only one sentence. It is a small conversation.
So today we will practice the full conversation?
Yes. Invite, accept, say no, cancel, reschedule, and confirm.
Good. I need English that works in real life.
Welcome to the English room. Stay with us because by the end, you will know how to make plans in English naturally. Today, we will use 2 simple paths.
2 paths?
Yes. Path 1, making a plan.
Making a plan.
Invite, choose time, choose place, confirm.
Invite, choose time, choose place, confirm.
Path 2, changing a plan.
Changing a plan.
Say no, cancel, reschedule, stay polite.
Say no, cancel, reschedule, stay polite.
Good. These 2 paths make everything easier.
So first, I learn how to make a plan.
Exactly.
Then I learn how to change a plan politely.
Perfect. Let's begin with the first path.
Making a plan.
The easiest way to invite someone is this.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Do you want to?
Do you want to get coffee?
Do you want to get coffee?
Do you want to get lunch?
Do you want to get lunch?
Do you want to watch a movie?
Do you want to watch a movie?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Good! This is simple, friendly English.
So I can use this with friends and classmates.
Yes, it sounds casual and natural.
Do you want to get coffee after class?
Perfect! You invited and added a time. Let's practice a friendly invitation.
Okay. Emma?
Hi, Leo. Do you want to get coffee after work?
Sure. That sounds good.
Nice. That is a natural way to accept.
Can I say, yes, I want?
You can, but sure, that sounds good. Sounds more natural.
Sure. That sounds good.
Do you want to get lunch tomorrow?
Yes, that sounds great.
Excellent.
So, accepting can be short.
Yes. Short and friendly is enough.
Sure. That sounds good.
Perfect. Now, let's learn a more polite invitation.
Give me another one.
Would you like to?
Would you like to?
This sounds a little more polite than do you want to?
So I can use it with coworkers or people I don't know very well.
Exactly. Would you like to join us for lunch?
Would you like to join us for lunch?
Would you like to come with us?
Would you like to come with us?
Would you like to meet tomorrow?
Would you like to meet tomorrow?
Good. This phrase is polite and safe.
Would you like to join us for lunch?
Very natural. Let's practice a polite invitation.
Okay.
Leo, would you like to join us for lunch?
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you.
Very good.
What does I'd love to mean?
It means, yes, I would really like that.
I'd love to.
Would you like to come to the meeting early?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent.
So, I'd love to is friendly and positive.
Yes. Use it when you are happy to accept.
Yes, I'd love to.
Perfect. Now let's choose a time.
This is where I get confused.
Use this phrase. Are you free?
Are you free?
Are you free tomorrow?
Are you free tomorrow?
Are you free this weekend?
Are you free this weekend?
Are you free at 6?
Are you free at 6?
Are you free after work?
Are you free after work?
Good. This phrase helps you check the time before making a plan.
Are you free after work? Do you want to get coffee?
Excellent. That sounds very natural. Let's make a plan with time.
Okay.
Are you free this weekend?
Yes, I'm free on Saturday.
Great. Do you want to watch a movie?
Sure, that sounds good.
What time works for you?
Maybe around 7?
7 works for me.
Great.
Let's do that. Very good. You made a full plan with time.
We checked the day, activity, and time.
Exactly. Day, activity, time.
If you are learning with us, repeat the questions out loud.
Speaking practice makes these phrases easier to remember. Now let's choose a place.
Okay.
Where should we meet?
Where should we meet?
Let's meet at...
Let's meet at...
Let's meet at the cafe.
Let's meet at the cafe.
Let's meet outside the station.
Let's meet outside the station.
Let's meet near the entrance.
Let's meet near the entrance.
Good. These phrases make the plan clear.
A clear plan needs time and place.
Exactly.
Where should we meet?
Very useful. Let's practice choosing a place.
Okay.
Do you want to get lunch tomorrow?
Sure, that sounds good.
What time works for you?
1 o'clock works for me.
Great. Where should we meet?
Let's meet outside the restaurant.
Perfect. See you at 1.
See you then.
Excellent.
Well, that was easy to follow.
Because the plan had 3 parts.
Activity, time, place.
Exactly. If you remember those 3, plans become easier.
Now, let's learn how to accept plans naturally.
Yes, I need more accepting phrases.
Sure, that sounds good.
Sure, that sounds good.
Yes, I'd love to.
Yes, I'd love to.
That works for me.
That works for me.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Saturday works for me.
Saturday works for me.
Good. These phrases are simple and natural.
If someone suggests a time, I can say, that works for me.
Exactly.
7 works for me.
Perfect. Let's practice accepting plans.
Okay.
Would you like to get coffee tomorrow morning?
Yes, I'd love to.
How about 10 o'clock?
10 works for me.
Let's meet at the cafe near the station.
Sounds great. See you tomorrow.
Perfect.
That acceptance felt natural.
Yes, you accepted the invitation, the time, and the place.
I'd love to is for accepting the invitation.
Yes,
And works for me is good for time?
exactly. Now, let's learn how to say no politely.
This part is hard.
It feels hard because you do not want to hurt someone's feelings.
Yes. I don't want to sound rude.
Use this simple pattern. Thank them, say sorry, give a short reason.
Thank them, say sorry, give a short reason.
Thanks for inviting me, but I can't.
Thanks for inviting me, but I can't.
Sorry, I'm busy that day.
Sorry, I'm busy that day.
I'd love to, but I already have plans.
I'd love to, but I already have plans.
Good. These phrases are polite and clear.
I don't need a long explanation.
Exactly. A short reason is enough. Let's practice saying no politely.
Okay.
Do you want to watch a movie tonight?
I'd love to, but I already have plans.
No problem.
That sounded okay.
Yes, you were polite and honest. Would you like to join us for dinner?
Thanks for inviting me, but I can't tonight.
Good.
I said no, but it did not sound rude.
Exactly.
If this lesson helps you, like the video so you can practice these phrases again later.
And keep watching, because next you will learn how to cancel or reschedule without sounding rude.
Now, let's learn how to reschedule. Reschedule means choose another time, right? Exactly. What should I say? Can we do another day? Can we do another day? Can we meet another time?
Can we meet another time?
How about tomorrow?
How about tomorrow?
Does Friday work for you?
Does Friday work for you?
Good. These phrases help you say no, but keep the plan alive.
So I can say, I can't today, but how about tomorrow?
Exactly. That sounds helpful and friendly. Let's practice rescheduling.
Okay.
Do you want to get coffee today?
I'd love to, but I'm busy today. Can we do another day?
Sure. How about Friday?
Friday works for me.
Great. Let's meet at 4.
Sounds good. See you then.
Excellent.
That was better than only saying no.
Yes, you declined, suggested another day, and accepted the new time.
I can't today, but how about Friday?
Perfect. Very natural.
Subscribe to the English Room if you want more real English conversation practice like this.
Now, let's learn how to cancel plans.
Canceling in English feels awkward.
It can feel awkward, but the phrase can be simple.
What should I say?
I'm sorry, but I need to cancel.
I'm sorry, but I need to cancel.
Something came up.
Something came up.
This means something unexpected happened.
I'm sorry, but something came up. Can we reschedule?
Good. Cancel politely, give a short reason, and offer to reschedule.
Cancel, reason, reschedule.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but something came up. Can we reschedule?
Let's practice canceling naturally.
Okay.
Are we still meeting at 6?
I'm really sorry, but I need to cancel. Something came up.
Oh, no problem.
Can we reschedule for tomorrow?
Sure. Tomorrow works for me.
Thank you for understanding.
Excellent. That was polite and clear.
I said sorry, gave a short reason, and suggested a new time.
Yes, that is the best way to cancel.
Thank you for understanding.
Perfect. That phrase is very polite.
Now let's learn how to confirm plans.
Confirm means check the plan again?
Yes, this is important.
What can I say?
So, we're meeting at 6?
So, we're meeting at 6?
Just to confirm, we're meeting tomorrow, right?
Just to confirm, we're meeting tomorrow, right?
See you then.
See you then.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good. Confirming helps avoid mistakes.
Time, place, day.
Exactly.
Just to confirm, we're meeting at the cafe at 6, right?
Perfect. Now let's do a full plan conversation.
Okay, I will use the plan path.
Leo, are you free this weekend?
Yes, I'm free on Saturday.
Great. Do you want to get lunch?
Sure, that sounds good.
What time works for you?
1 o'clock works for me.
Where should we meet?
Let's meet outside the restaurant.
Perfect. So Saturday at 1 outside the restaurant?
Yes, that's right. See you then.
Excellent. You invited, accepted, chose the time, chose the place, and confirmed.
That felt like a real conversation.
Exactly. This is how plans happen in real English.
Now let's do a quick quiz.
Okay, test me.
You want to invite a friend for coffee. What can you say?
Do you want to get coffee?
Good. Now make it more polite.
Would you like to get coffee?
Excellent. Someone invites you and you want to accept. What can you say?
Sure, that sounds good.
Very good. You are busy and want to say no politely. What can you say?
I'd love to, but I already have plans.
Perfect. You need to cancel. What can you say?
I'm sorry, but something came up. Can we reschedule?
Excellent. You are ready for real plans in English.
Now you know how to make plans in English.
I can invite someone.
Good.
I can accept naturally.
Yes.
I can say no politely.
Very useful.
And I can cancel or reschedule without sounding rude.
Exactly.
Now practice in the comments.
Write one invitation in English. You can start with, do you want to...
Do you want to get coffee this weekend?
If this lesson helped you, like the video and subscribe to the English Room for more easy English conversation practice.
Remember, making plans in English can be simple.
Invite clearly, answer politely, confirm the details, and keep the conversation natural.